Tasting spring water for local communities or communities since 1880. Stop by your local store and pick up fresh taste from me. Poland Spring Natural Spring Water. From here, for here.
After the parade, 11 o'clock. astronaut, right? Lots of kids. Hey, Teddy.
You're hiding. It's a small town. No parking. Oh, you don't? Yeah, they're a little hot.
Nice job, Ira.
Yay, no
Driver.
Welcome. We're going to start the ceremony in just a moment. I wanted to first welcome to the stage a little performance for us all. East meets West. This is a dance performance by the dancers of the Desi Rhythms Boston School of Dance. So please welcome to the stage our dancers, and thank you for being here. Good morning and welcome. This is the 2016 Apple Blossom Festival. This is our ceremony. I'm going to turn the floor over to the Westford Academy Marching Band Director, George Arsenault, if you will stand and join us in our national anthem. Thank you very much, George Arsenault and the Westford Academy Marching Band. Thank you for being in our parade. Thank you also to the Westford Colonial Minutemen for that volley of musket fire. Welcome, one and all. It's going to be a beautiful day. We're off to a great start, and I'm very thankful to have you here. If you would join with me again, standing, I'd like to just do a brief invocation. If you could join with me standing. We all know that our community of Westford is a wonderful place, and let's just take a moment to remember that we are represented by a great number of different religions and faiths, and we welcome you all here. Let us offer our thanks for our food, shelter, and the blessings of one another's company. Let's be a source of hope for those in need. Let's give gratitude for the opportunity to serve others, and let the fellowship and the feelings of love and kindness guide us as we pursue truth and trust and fellowship. And as we remember all of those who have passed since we last gathered, I would ask if you would just take a moment of silence to reflect on the people in your community, in your family, that you love and hold dear, and take a moment to remember them and honor them. Thank you very much. Please be seated. The Westford Kiwanis would not be able to do the Apple Blossom event each year without the great assistance from so many officials from our community. The town officials in the town departments that we work with are many to keep you safe, to keep you happy, and we really appreciate also the support of the Westford School Committee and the Westford Public Schools for allowing us to be guests here for the week, and we're very, very grateful. We are also very thankful for our sponsors, Emerson Hospital Health Center, the Keller Williams Real Estate, Circle Health, and John Dark. We have many, many sponsors. Those are our platinum sponsors, and we are very appreciative to have them with us. So just a quick update on what we'll be doing, and in a few moments we're going to meet our Apple Blossom Queen nominees. We're going to meet our Person of the Year, Nancy Cook, who I see with her husband Chet and her family here in the hall. I know, right? Are they amazing? Fantastic. We're also going to find out who put together the best float, and I saw some beautiful floats today. Why don't we start off though with an introduction of our Queen contestants, some of whom were unable to stay with us, but let's please introduce to the front of our stage, Olivia Antonelli. Olivia is going to be attending Worcester State and studying nursing. And she is escorted by a member of the Westford Colonial Minutemen. Great to see you, Olivia. And if you stay right here. Also, let's welcome Carolyn Begerer. She's planning on attending Syracuse University and studying health sciences. Carolyn. Welcome. Let's also meet Leah Kalitri. Leah, welcome. Leah is planning on attending the University of Connecticut, and she is going to be pre-med. Welcome. Also, let me introduce Emily Morrow. Welcome, Emily. Emily is giving very strong consideration to joining our armed services. Thank you. Please welcome Julie Woodward. She is planning on attending the University of Rochester. Welcome. We are also delighted to have a past Apple Blossom Queen here with us. So please welcome Allie Luther. She's going to assist us and do the honors of presenting the tiara to this year's Apple Blossom Queen winner. Welcome back. And thank you again to the Westford Colonial Minutemen for their service. This Apple Blossom Festival was founded in 1968. We're actually approaching a banner year for the Colonial Minutemen. They were founded in 1967, so I really want to applaud all of the work that they do, not just at Apple Blossom time, but throughout the year in keeping history alive so that we all can enjoy it. Just a brief word about the young women on the stage behind me. In a moment, I'm going to actually step out of the way so that if you have a cell phone or an actual camera, whatever that is, feel free to take a photograph of these fine folks. So the way this works is each year we ask the faculty and the staff of the high school for them to nominate students that they have noticed have been extraordinary, not just in their academic pursuits, but what makes them unique in how they contribute to others, not necessarily just to us in the greater Westford area. Some of the students who have been nominated in the past have traveled far and wide around the world to be of service. That's what we like, and that's why they're here. Each of them was interviewed by a panel of members of the Kiwanis Club, and in a little while we'll find out who our Apple Blossom Queen is and the other top finalists. So thank you very much for being here, each of you. I'm not sure if we had any bicycles or carriages that were recognized this year. If we do, I haven't heard. If somebody knows, shout out, because there's money in my pocket. I'll keep it until we know. I know that we have some of the members of the Board of Selectmen who have been in the parade today, and our town manager. I want to thank them. Scott Hazelton, our chairman, Kelly Ross, our town manager, Jody Ross. Thank you very much. And I'd like to welcome up front, please, our town and our area Representative James Arcero, and our state senator, Senator Eileen Donahue, if you would come forward. On your way, I'd like to say we really appreciate all the hard work that each of you do on our behalf. You help us to be a great town. And the reason I've invited them to come forward is I think it's time that we really recognize the special person. Come closer. Our community is blessed to have people who truly engage in service to others. It's the theme that holds us together as a service organization, the Kiwanis. But if you look around, it's also something that binds us together in our community. And there's a special person. Her name is Nancy Cook, and many of you know her. And if you don't, you should. And if you don't, you're going to get to meet her right now. Nancy, could you join us? Would either of you like to go first? Hi, Nancy. Oh, my word. Well, the program that you have contains a list of, I would say, just some of the involvement that Nancy has given to our community. It is enormously lengthy, and that is something that we can all be proud of, because everything that I've known Nancy to be involved in has been, one, worthwhile, and two, she has done it to the degree of excellence that has meant that many other people's lives have been saved or made better. And there's much that can be said, but I think there are other people other than me that we should hear from. So I would first like to welcome Representative James Arcero.
Thank you, Don. It's quite an honor to be here for my dear friend, Nancy Cook. Nancy Cook personifies community. She personifies hometown. For myself, someone like myself who went to the Westford Public Schools, Westford Academy, Nancy and I first met on the chair of the 275th Committee, the Westford Alumni Association, her involvement as the town clerk for so many years here, giving herself and everything to this town has been something that personifies Nancy and everything that she stands for. It's such an honor for me to be here that I put together a resolution for my dear friend, but I'm going to need some help here. Usually, typically, resolutions read long, and when you have someone as much of an all-star like we have Nancy Cook, they go a little bit longer, but I need some crowd participation if that's possible. You guys ready for that? All right. A resolution from the House of Representatives congratulating Nancy Cook on being named the 2016 Westford Kiwanis Person of the Year. Now, when I say whereas, I'm going to point to you all. I'm going to need you to help me out with that. Whereas Nancy Cook is a lifelong resident of the town of Westford, raised in Forge Village section of town, is the wife of Chester Cook, the mother of Melissa Robbins, Mike Oakes, Tammy Fannin, stepmother to Betsy Hall and Lori Bennett, and is the grandmother of 11 grandchildren. Now I need you all to say whereas when I point to you, so. Nancy Cook was employed at Cook Oil from 1978 to 1998, and then again from 2001 to the president and executive vice president to the Cook and Concord Oil Companies. Nancy Cook was the administrative assistant to the Westford town manager from 1998 to 2001, and served as the Westford town clerk from 2001 until 2003, and Nancy Cook has been a very active part of the town of Westford, having given countless hours of her time for the community she loves, most notably as a longtime member of the Westford Council on Aging, where she helped to complete the renovation and expansion of the Cameron Senior Center. Nancy Cook has been a champion for the cause of suicide prevention, having raised thousands of dollars in critical funding for the American Federation for Suicide Prevention, and has also put forth great efforts to fight cancer through her Walking for Team Tabitha with a Jimmy Fund. And Nancy Cook has served as a member of the many municipal committees, including DARE, WASA, Westford Initiative for Senior Housing Tax Relief for the Elderly and Disabled, Senior Center Needs Committee, Permanent Town Building Committee, Westford Academy Alumni Association, Westford Remembers 9/11 Monument Committee, and has served as a grievance officer for the Westford Housing Authority. And Nancy Cook has been the recipient of many awards and accolades, such as being named the 2009 Westford Unsung Heroine by the Massachusetts Commission on the Status of Women, awarded the 2009 Service and Leadership Award by the Neshoba Valley Chamber of Commerce. Nancy Cook has been selected by the Westford Kiwanis as their 2016 Person of the Year. Nancy, resolved by the House of Representatives, we love you. Thank you for everything you've done.
Thank you, Representative. Thank you very much, Representative. Also, we have our State Senator, Eileen Donahue, and I know she also brings greetings from the State House. Senator?
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Don, and thank all of you for being here. You know, there's a saying that when you want something done, ask a busy person to do it. And I think people have been asking Nancy Cook for a long time because she has gotten a lot done, and it is incredible when you look at her list of achievements. What she has given back to this community, both individually and to organizations, is really astounding. And it certainly reminds us all that one person can truly make a difference. And Nancy Cook has been making a difference throughout her entire life, for her family, for her community, for all of the organizations that she served. And really, it is something that we don't see enough of, but when we do, we owe a debt of gratitude, and thank you for what she does. So thank you so much, Nancy. And she has a group of beautiful, beautiful helpers here today that I think she's grooming in her way. So I think we're going to see some other Nancy Cooks coming up through the ranks. But I'm delighted to be here today on this gorgeous day in spring, Apple Blossom Day, to celebrate Nancy Cook. And I bring greetings from the State House and the Massachusetts State Senate. So I'm going to read the official citation, Nancy. Be it known that the Massachusetts Senate hereby extends its congratulations to Nancy Cook in recognition of your outstanding dedication to the town of Westford and for being awarded Person of the Year at the 2016 Westford Kiwanis Apple Blossom Festival. And be it further known that the Massachusetts Senate extends its best wishes for continued success. This citation being duly signed by the President of the Senate, Stanley Rosenberg, offered by me today, May 14th, 2016. Congratulations, Nancy.
Thank you very much, Senator. And Nancy, the Westford Kiwanis family certainly recognizes all of your contributions. We also want to acknowledge your family. We know that it takes a lot of people to help get good things done, and we recognize that your family has been tremendous. The neighbors that have supported you, and Westford that welcomes and honors you. So thank you to them. One way that we can show our appreciation as the Kiwanis organization is to help you with what you're doing. It's one thing to just say thanks. It's another to present you with a contribution for your latest efforts. And for that, I would like to present you with a check from the Westford Kiwanis for $500 for Out of the Darkness. You are wonderful. It's very easy to say very glowing things about Nancy. It's quite another, though, to recognize the depth of commitment that she has made. One of the things that she's working on right now is Team Out of the Darkness. Among the many great causes that Nancy has been involved in, I know this one is also near and dear to her heart, and it's about suicide prevention and encouraging people to be more aware of looking at the signs that might be out there so that we can help support other people. But though I'm a little taller than Nancy, I'm going to adjust this because I think it's time we hear from our Person of the Year, Nancy Cook.
Wow, thank you. I'm truly honored to be named the Kiwanis Person of the Year. The Kiwanis does so much for the town of Westford as a whole. They're just always there for everything. And Senator Donahue and Jimmy, I can't tell you the wonderful words, a little long-winded, Jim, but it was good. Thank you. But the check for Out of the Darkness, our team has raised almost $250,000 in 7 years of fundraising. So this is amazing for us. Thank you all. Thank you for coming.
Nancy Cook! Thank you very, very much. So when you see Nancy out there, and you will, and you have, keep her going strong. Every year we have this parade, rain, sun, like today. We've had snow in the past. But every year there are people who line up and they bring their floats and they march right by a wonderful place in our community, the Road and Bush Community Center. And Mary Yao is with us today. And right behind me is the coveted Roadie Bowl. I call it the coveted Roadie Bowl. Lots of people do. It's right here. It's not going to stay there for very long because we're going to find out who this year's winner of the best float is. So, Mary, welcome.
Welcome all. We had a beautiful day today. Okay, had a beautiful day today, and I welcome you all. And I want to say congratulations to Nancy Cook and the Westford Kiwanis and all those who volunteer throughout the town of Westford. You help make Westford a better community. This year, we were lucky to have an amazing selection of creative and joyful floats. So it was very difficult to choose which one was the best. But we did. So this year's coveted Rodent Bowl for the best float in the Apple Blossom Parade goes to the Cornerstone Congregational Church, the Fun in the Sun. It's joyful, fun, happy, the spirit of Westford and the Apple Blossom Parade.
Well, thank you to the Kiwanis. This is awesome. Give a hand to our team. If you guys can stand, everyone that was in the parade. We had no idea flip-flops would be such a big hit, but thank you. We're a new church in town, Cornerstone. We're on 32 Graniteville Road, and what a wonderful way to be welcomed to your community. This is our first year in the parade and our first year in Westford, so thank you to you. We feel so at home here. We worship on Saturdays at 5, and we're trying to give back a little bit, so we're having a parents' night out on June 18th, which means you can bring your kids to Cornerstone that evening and drop them off, and then go have a date night or just have fun. So you have to reserve, check out the website, Cornerstone Westford, but otherwise, thank you for this.
Congratulations. I mean, first time out of the block, and they won. Mary, thank you. It reminds me a little of a few years back, the Westford Kiwanis. We entered a float in our own parade, which we had never done before, and Mary said, and Patty Mason said, "You guys won." And we're like, "No, they're going to think the fix was in." It wasn't. We tried to decline, but our name is on that. The competition is stiff. You got to watch out for the library, okay? They have secret meetings and everything. They do. Congratulations. Well, thank you for being here. And in a moment, we're going to find out the names of our nominees who have been at the top of the class here. We really want to thank you. There will be a raffle at 3 o'clock for the lobster. Please come. And then at 9:30 tonight, there'll be fireworks. It wouldn't be complete unless I said one very sincere and hearty thanks to each of the members of the Westford Kiwanis and their family members who allow us to come together like this each year. So thanks to the members of the Westford Kiwanis. You are an outstanding organization, and I'm very proud to even just be connected with you all. And Rick McNeil, our chairman, who's done this so many years, it's ingrained, and he's such a champ. And all of our members, we really welcome you to learn more at westford.com/Kiwanis. We are a nonprofit service organization, and our mission is primarily serving the needs of children, but we will always try to help anybody in need. So let's find out, if we can, the name of our second runner-up for this year's Apple Blossom Queen. Our second runner-up is Julie Woodward. Our first runner-up this year is Caroline Baggerer. Caroline. And if you have a camera, as I mentioned, now's the time. The 2016 Westford Kiwanis Apple Blossom Queen is Emily Muro. I just told Emily that I've heard so many great things about her. You should know a little about her too. Her mom has served in Afghanistan, and her experience was so deep and moving to Emily that she is also, as I mentioned earlier, considering joining the armed service. She and her mom have been extremely dedicated to helping other families who have members serving overseas, protecting us. So again, Emily, congratulations. And to all of our nominees, we truly thank you. Ladies, you make us a better place to live. Thank you all. Anybody, Rick, am I forgetting anything at all? Let's get out there and have some fun. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Thank you very much, one and all. Enjoy, enjoy.
The Apple Blossom Parade and the Apple Blossom Festival in Westford is just a wonderful tradition. I grew up here in Westford, so for me, this is really the start of spring. It's something that, you know, my family, now my daughter, who's 6 weeks old, she made her first appearance, well, actually her 5th appearance of all time so far as a newborn to the Apple Blossom Parade and to the festival. But first, I just like to salute the Kiwanis Club for everything they have done over the years. This is the 48th Apple Blossom Festival here, run by the Kiwanis, and all the hard work Don Sirianni and Rick McNeil and all the members of the Kiwanis they do. It's just fantastic. It's something that everyone here in Westford looks forward to. The parade is something that's second to none. Again, it's really one beautiful slice and piece of Americana here in New England and the United States. It just makes me very proud to be here and be a member of this community.
I'm truly honored to receive the Kiwanis Person of the Year award. When I think of the people that have come before me and the people that should be getting this award, it's truly humbling.
Nancy is my dear friend. She, like myself, we grew up in here in town, went to Westford Academy. I was volunteered with Nancy on a whole host of different organizations here in town. Westford's 275th, the Westford Alumni Association. Of course, Nancy is my co-chair for our very successful Sun Santa Toys for Tots event that each and every year gets better and better, and it started getting better and better once Nancy was my co-chair. So Nancy epitomizes community, she epitomizes hometown, and I couldn't think of a better recipient in 2016 than Nancy Cook.
Out of the Darkness came together 7 years ago when we lost Westford Police Officer Billy Duggan. He's a lifelong friend of mine. As of this year, we have been walking for 7 years. Our team has raised $234,000 collectively. This year I hit $100,000 myself in the last 7 years, which without the help of people like the Kiwanis and all the wonderful neighborhood that we have in this town would not be possible. All of the funds we receive get sent directly to AFSP, 100% of the funds. We don't use any for travel or for our float or for any of it. It all goes for classes and education, hotlines. Our next event is the walk. It's June 4th. There are still team members that are trying to make their individual goal. We are halfway to our team goal this year, which is $100,000. We hit $50,000 today, thanks to the Kiwanis. And if anybody's interested in participating or helping, just give us a call. We'd be glad to have you come aboard.